So at what point does rising rates become a headwind for the equity markets?
Well, currently it is. I mean, look at today. I mean, you got why are the equity futures down 9 or 10? It can be today. It can be any day. That'll be an interesting narrative because a lot of people have never seen. I mean, unlike this 5-day move, or really, it's kind of an interesting one. And Darius and I go back and forth on this. He goes, well, if you look at what rates have done from July, then they've actually started to develop a bullish trend. And I keep saying, well, yeah, because they hit the all-time low. I didn't say book it at the all-time low other than in real-time alerts where they were obviously overbought. But from a longer-term perspective, you have to start to ask yourself what people in an interest rate rising environment do because they've never done it before. The only other time, and it was short-term, was 2013. I'm talking about multiple years. Because now you got like Dalio, Druckenmiller, Gunlack. Actually, Gunlack didn't say it on his call yesterday. He said at 235 on the 10-year, I think he'd be a buyer of bonds because he knows how to trade it. A lot of people are trying to make these, these bountiful calls that the bond market's never going to do well again. End of the 30-year bull. I got it. It could be. But what happens if interest rates going up actually do deflate all these inflation trades, including the energy patch and all its related crappy securities from MLPs on up, I guess, because MLPs are at the bottom of the pile in terms of quality. It could be a disaster. I mean, so again, this is why I don't want to like completely give in to the yellow brick road with no longer walls, but white picket fences that Trump's going to make for you, because it may not manifest. Again, 1980 to 1982, Reagan had a serious recession to deal with, and that was after a serious amount of optimism coming out of his election. So again, don't be dogmatic here. Be flexible. And again, if you can be flexible about it, I think you're going to make better decisions, even if you have to change your mind a lot in the short term.